My name is Kevin Andrew, and I work at New Mexico State University, and I'm the coordinator of the Centralized Cooperative Education and Internship Program.
My name is Kristen Coral, and I was really lucky and I got to go to a human evolution archaeology field school in South Africa in 2011, and we worked on a site called Dromelin, and we dug up a 2 million year old fossilized ape.
My name is Sativa Cruz. I'm an environmental science major. I'm going to get a minor in sustainable development. And I traveled through Aggies Go Global, as well as a grant carried by one of my faculty advisors.
My name is Atika Bagawan, and my major is special education and elementary, and I am taking a minor in CEP, so it's counseling educational psychology, and my internship right now is in public school, so it's elementary public school.
My name is Courtney Hurt. I'm studying agricultural business, agricultural economics with a minor in pre-law, business administration, and marketing. And the two projects that I've gone on through Aggies Go Global has been the India, Life, Water, and Future, and the Galapagos, which was an environmental sustainability project.
My name is Luis Galindo. I'm on my last semester to graduate from the Creative Media Institute at New Mexico State University. I did my study abroad in Bangkok, Thailand with KEI, and I also, besides my courses, I did an internship with a Thai skateboard company called Produce.
What I tell students about the advantages of doing either cooperative education or internship, and really those words now mean very much the same thing in our world now, but the advantages really are for students to get practical work experience in their field of study, and to do that while they're still going to college. And so that's extremely beneficial, not only to develop a resume, but it really develops the student and really contributes to their education. If you're going to do an internship or cooperative education job internationally, then yeah, there are some other components that they get out of it. One being more cultural awareness. So for students that have never left the United States before and maybe don't have as much exposure to other countries or other cultures, then working in that culture can be extremely beneficial.
I think the program that I attended in South Africa really helped me to get to the next level, whether, first of all, going to my master's program and having a full ride there, and then continuing on to my PhD program, and again, having a fellowship. And yeah, having that on my resume, this kind of international experience, really helped put me above and beyond what a lot of other people in my same kind of field were doing.
I want to become a natural resource lawyer for farmers and ranchers, basically meaning I want to fight for land and water rights. What we did was we were helping farmers around the surrounding areas, and we were helping them with sustainability projects. So we were planting gardens that were including like tomatoes and carrots and potatoes. So we planted a garden on the reserve. We helped with the neighbors all around, and then we also helped with reintroducing native plants back into the territory that had been torn down. And then we were also trying to remove invasive species like mora, which was a blackberry plant, and it had started taking over in the jungle area, and so they were trying to remove that so the native species could start growing back.
When I went to India, we were there for 2 weeks. We went in between spring break a little bit before and a little bit after, so we had some more time. And we looked at the water situation over there, and we compared it to our water issues that we have here. We're basically meeting with people in all different areas. We met with people from just like the local areas, people who are concerned about water issues, nonprofits out there, some government officials, past government officials. And I think what was really neat is to see how complex this situation is.
At the meetings, they told me, like they did tell me all the stuff I had to do for the company, but then at the first meeting I told them, like, I'm so down to do whatever you ask me, you're my boss, but I want to do something out of my, let me do something for myself. When you Google Thai skateboarding, you see skating videos of these guys, but you don't know who they are. So my proposition to them was to make like a corporate video, which became a documentary.
I didn't know at all at first about the volunteer with the special needs children, but then my advisor told me about it, and she was like, "You're special ed?" And I was like, "Yeah." You know what? There's a volunteering program for kids, and there was a lot of them. It's not just with kids with special needs. So I just decided, when she told me about it, there's that one specifically, I was like, phew, yeah, I'm going, like for sure.
It helped me to meet a lot of people in the area. Human evolution is an extremely difficult field to kind of break into, and by attending the Drumlin Human Origins Project, I was able to make a lot of connections down there and in other parts of Africa too, as well as we worked with people from Italy and people from Canada.
Oh, it helps a lot. It helps a lot because we can get all the theories and the books like in classes and teachers telling us what to do and stuff. But then when I started going to classrooms, I noticed and I realized that there are things that just can't be written. It's just something that you have to learn.
And books are so valuable. I love books. But when you get the chance to learn from another human being, it's a whole different space. It's a whole different environment, and much less in a completely different landscape, you know. Comparing a tropical area like Colombia, anywhere in South America, to New Mexico is like everything's different. And so I think that's really valuable, yes.
And so whenever I go and I talk to people and I realize that there's water issues and land issues all across the world, it makes me feel more confident about my goal of wanting to get into that and help farmers and ranchers, because I feel like I can make a difference.
The field school definitely did not feel like work. It felt like, you know, I was at home. These were my people. These were who I wanted to be surrounded with, surrounded by and work with. It felt really good to be doing something that I had always really wanted to do. Like even since a child, I really want to dig up bones and fossils and that kind of thing, and to be able to be finally doing it and be at these sites that you see about or hear about on Nova and see on TV and read about, to be actually at those sites was a really moving experience for me, and it really kind of helped me solidify that this is really what I want to do, and that this is something that I can do, that I have the capabilities to do.
But I realize how much work needs to be done, and I think that is really exciting. And I hope to one day be at that point of feel like I have more wisdom or whatever. But I mean, I have gained more, but I realize how small I do know, and it's actually a good thing, because it inspires you to continue to learn.